Alright, everything folks, your boy Marcos and these 5 numbers after the name. Games beaten, man. October is literally pretty much like games that I beat when I was on vacation month. Like, that's pretty much all we're gonna see, man. Here's what Marcos played when he was on vacation, man. And most of it was Mario plus Rabbids, as we saw last week. That was really the bulk of what like my vacation was. But after that, it was Metal Slug. And that's what I played. I played a lot of Metal Slug. So, Metal Slug. I mean, I grew up with it. I knew it existed. I'd see an animation. I see the arcade cabinets. I never actually played it. I just never had the opportunity to. I've considered buying it multiple times. Every time I see it, I'd be like, it's a little bit expensive, you know. In a very rudimentary way, it's Contra with just a lot better animation. I would probably still prefer Contra, which is kind of crazy when you hear that statement. But I've also played Contra my whole life, and I have more of a sentimental attachment to it, whereas Metal Slug, I'm kind of coming from far many years later and just being like, alright, let's see what's going on here, let's see how this is. Played it on Switch. All 3, Metal Slug 1, 2, and 3 are on there. I think X actually just came this past week maybe onto as well, which I believe is a remake of 2 or something. A remake with remaster of 2, something like that. Something involved with 2, I believe. I don't know. There's a ton of Metal Slug games, which is another reason why I haven't gotten into this series. And I kind of think, you know, most gamers, you know, you watch this channel, you're probably a pretty legit gamer. You know, like a Final Fantasy, you know how the series goes, you know how the numbers go, whatever. But when you go and see like a Final Fantasy 15, and if you've never played Final Fantasy before, you might be like looking at it and be like, I don't know, man, if I feel comfortable playing that. That's kind of how I felt with Metal Slug. Like when I would see like Metal Slug XXX15, I'm like, huh? I was like, what happened? Like, do I need to play in the previous one? I don't think so. What's going on? I might not know the gameplay. Am I even gonna like this thing? I kind of feel like you get a little bit overwhelmed with that. Hell, even with Final Fantasy, I got that. My boy Fabi bought me Final Fantasy 15. I wasn't actually going to purchase it, but now I'm definitely going to play it. But he purchased it for him, whatever. But I've been so far out of Final Fantasy, like I haven't played anything past 5. Straight up. I have 7 sitting there. I got 3 sitting there, or what is 6 in Japan, I guess. I believe I did that math right. And I have 9. Those are kind of the ones that I have sitting. And 10. I don't have 10. I got 10. Yes, I have 10. So I got 10 and now I got 15. I haven't touched any of them. Got to get into that. Metal Slug, though. Really good game. Really fun game. Really hard. I mean, it's one of those games where you get hit and you die, and that's pretty much it. The cool thing on the Switch, though, you can kind of set it to lives, however much you want. I kind of just jacked it up to 99 and ran through it. You can run through it in, I don't even know, an hour and some change, maybe, or something like that. I mean, it's like 6, 7 levels or whatnot. But you can kind of make the difficulty as much as you want. You can even set up, like, the difficulty or whatnot, or survive, like, the whole time and make that a challenge in its own. So there's a lot of replay value here if you enjoyed the game. I kind of enjoyed it just as a one-off, but it's dope.